Hi, I'm Steve Harper, ex-Newcastle United, Hull City and many others, and you're watching Mariners TV.
So really an incredible start for the Academy, 9-0 win today. You must have been just thrilled to see how well they did.
Yeah, no, I don't think it could have went any better. I think it represents a new era for the club and for the academy, and you do a lot of preparation in the lead up to the competitive season. It was just really good to get our first competitive game under our belts, and obviously helped that we had the right results and a lot of really strong performances out there today. So hopefully bodes well for the future.
You had a good pre-season with them as well, but how confident were you going into this game that you were going to produce something like that?
Not very confident at all. Not because we don't rate our players, but because we didn't really know much about the opposition at all. So we had no idea how competitive or not the game was going to be. As it turned out, we were comprehensive winners. But regardless of what's put in front of you, I think you can always take a lot of positives from your own team's play. And I think, like I say, even though the opposition probably wasn't the strongest today, I think there was a lot of really pleasing aspects of our play today, which were enjoyed by a lot of people who came along to watch.
Some eye-catching performances there as well. You must be delighted with the talent that you've got in this group.
Yeah, and a really, really young team today. Got quite a few lads actually injured at the moment. I think 8 out of the starting 11 were all under 17s, so 16-year-olds, and I think by the time we finished the game, they were all 16-year-olds. So playing at under 19 level, that's again, that bodes well for the future, and there was some really strong performances.
In fact, put the group together quite quickly as well.
Yeah.
So for them all to gel so quickly must have been a real pleasure for you, really, to see.
No, really, real pleasure, and quite a proud moment for not just myself and Graham, but for Martin Scott and a lot of other people, particularly John and Sean John Rushworth and Sean Ward at the college, who had a huge amount of input into the initiation of the academy. So it was a proud moment for all of us, and it's been a lot of hard work. We've had to put together a lot of things in a short period of time, but I think we've already put some really solid foundations in place for the programme, and something that's going to hopefully serve the football club as a whole really, really well over the coming years.
And a lot of the fans of here today have sort of mentioned the style of play and the principles of play are very similar to the first team, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that's one of the kind of USPs or the beauties of this particular programme. I think you'll not find many kind of academy sides that are stewarded by the same people who look after the first team at a particular football club. Obviously that's the situation we have here, and myself and Graham we retain the same principles of our play no matter which set of players we're working with, and it was nice to see that people recognise that the people who came to watch in today's game.
Something to get a taste of Mariners Park as well. It'll be good for the development.
Great experience for the lads. I was excited for them. I could see how excited they were. Again, just obviously they've done a lot of their training out on the 4G, so they've trained alongside the first team pitch for the last few weeks, and they've seen how the pitch has come on so much the last few weeks, and you could really sense the excitement building over the last few weeks that they were really looking forward to playing on the Mariners Pitch Park, and it was a great occasion for them, one I'm sure they'll remember for a long time.
We've seen a few of the lads get a little taste of first team action in the pre-season. Do you see that happening in the future?
Well, that's ultimately what we've put the programme together for. Again, I think it helps that you've got the same guys looking after the academy that's looking after the first team at the moment, and there's no better judges than ourselves, to decide whether players are ready to make that step up, and that is our number one goal, to get players to a level where they're ready to step up and contribute to the first team. So I think it's going to be a little while, because we have got a very, very talented first team squad, and we're talking about very young players in the academy, but the early signs are really positive.
Just finally, I think you've got the FA Youth Cup starting next week as well. That's a big competition for them to be involved in, isn't it?
It's the biggest competition they can be involved in at their particular age group. So yes, we have Chesley Street here at Mariners. I think it's going to be played next Wednesday night under the lights. And again, thanks again to I was really pleasantly surprised how many people took the time out to come and support the young lads this afternoon. I know they appreciated it. hopefully we can build a little bit of a following for the academy as well.